Right, let's do this. If we're given a statement that is said to be godly, and we've got nothing to compare it to, then it sounds good when it doesn't have any opposition. Now, let's go ahead and investigate this saying. God said it, that settles it. Okay, does it need anybody else for it to be real? No. It doesn't need anybody else to be real. God said it, that settles it. God said it. But I decide to believe it. I believe it. God said it, that settles it. I believe it. It's pretty complete there, right? God said it, He's the authority. Therefore, that settles it. I believe it. Now, if we go to another saying that I've heard a number of times, and it didn't sit quite right with me because it changes the responsibility and it changes the power dynamic. God said it, that settles it. Whether I believe it or not, it still is what it is. Okay? I'm not the one to make it real. God makes it real, and I believe it. Now, let's go to this next one. Or, God said it, I believe it. That settles it. Really? If you believe it, does it settle it? Or was it settled before you believed it, and now you're just coming on the scene, and you're going to be the one to make it real by believing it? You believe it, it becomes real? Or was it real up here when God said it? God said it. Well, if I don't believe it, it's not settled. Do you see the difference? It's no joke. A pastor is promoting, God said it, I believe it, that settles it. Okay? So, because of what? God said it, I believe it, that settles it. You mean God needs you for it to be real, to settle it? Or does God said it, that settles it, I believe it? Oh, wait. God said it, I believe it, that settles it. You believing it settles it, or does God's word stand with or without you? Because of what? Because God said it, or because I believe it? What settles it? God said it, that settles it, or God said it, I believe it, that settles it? Does God need you to believe it for it to be real? Let's put the proper power back where it belongs. Let's not do the religious thing because that's what we were taught, and we never look anything up and think about anything for ourselves. Now, whichever way you want it to fit, that's the way you're going to have it fit, but it don't mean it's true. One is truth, and one is ego. One is truth, and one is ego. Truth, God said it, that settles it. Ego, I believe it, that settles it. Okay? Let God be God and stop with the ego. Alrighty, enjoy.